It was a cold day out there, only 33 degrees here in Memphis. I'm ABC 24 meteorologist Corey Smith. Not as cold as that -2 that we saw back in 1886, though. It's going to be cold, though, as we head forward and the chance of some snow. We have a winter storm warning in effect now. This was put into place this afternoon. This is going to be from 6 p.m. tomorrow through 6 a.m. Saturday. What it means is just a good chance of impactful snow here across the Mid-South. So let's talk about what you can expect as we head into tomorrow and into the beginning of the weekend. We've been quiet so far today. Satellite and radar, not much to show here. We had some flurries the last couple days. Things have been pretty quiet with some sunshine, actually. But let's take a look out west. Notice this spin over Baja California. It's actually an upper level low. It's going to help kick things in motion. We're watching for an area of low pressure off of the coast of Texas. We're going to talk about that, but let's talk about temperatures, because often when it comes to winter weather, we're talking about the struggle of cold temperatures reaching us. That's not an issue. We're in the 20s across the entire region, and this is going to be in place as we head into this event coming into tomorrow night and Friday. So what we're tracking right now, we have high pressure in place currently. That's that cold air, and we're watching for a surface low to develop off the coast of Texas and move to the northeast as we head into tomorrow and Friday. And you can see this is midnight, starting to see some winter precip move into the mid-south. This moves off to the east, brings a lot of precipitation with it as well. So what can we expect here across the Mid-South? Let's talk about that weather impact. Thursday night and into Friday looks to be really the main event with this system. The impact is going to be heavy snow at times here in Memphis, potentially 4 to 6 inches of snow. So what you need to know, well, expect that there's going to be travel issues and try to stay off the road on Friday. I would just say plan some time indoors. Enjoy that snowfall that we're going to be seeing here across the Mid-South. Maybe make a snowman, make some snowballs, have some good time out there, because it's going to be very wintry out there. You can see hour by hour as we head tomorrow. This is midday. The model a little aggressive on moisture moving in. I don't expect us to see rainfall to start things off, but maybe a little bit of a drizzle, maybe a mist as you get into the evening hours. Temperatures above freezing at that point. But I expect a very quick switch over to snow as we head into the overnight hours. By about midnight is when we expect the steady snow to really start here across the Mid-South. And it's really once we get around 2 a.m. that we're watching for that heavier snow really along I-40 south. Now, this model has been introducing some potential for a switch over to maybe some mixed precipitation, some sleet in our North Mississippi counties. And this has been a trend on some of the model guidance we've been watching, something we're keeping an eye on, because this would cut down snowfall totals south of I-40. But here in Memphis, I think for the most part, we're staying snow for this entire event. As we move towards 3 p.m., we're seeing the back edge of the system move through, and by about 4 to 5 p.m., we start to wind things down. So we will be watching down to the south for the potential of maybe a mix of precipitation. We're going to talk more about this here in a second. I'll let you know what we're thinking with our latest forecast. But speaking of that forecast, snow chances look to really increase as we get around 2 a.m. An 80% chance of snow, close to 100 as you get towards 4 a.m. through about probably 8 to 9 o'clock in the morning for your Friday. So snow totals right now, 4 to 6 inches here in Memphis, 3 to 5 in the surrounding counties, a little bit lower down to the south. Oxford around 2 to 4, and that's where we could see the potential of maybe some mixing with those precip types. So your 7-day forecast going forward, a low of 22 tonight, up to 38 as you get into the afternoon, with clouds increasing throughout the day. Then we see that chance of snow moving in, I think really around midnight to 2 a.m. is when we start to see that steady snow here in the Memphis metro. So weather impact day, of course, for all of the impact here on the roadways. We are expecting a couple inches of snow. And we are cold, but thankfully above freezing, looking a little bit better as we go throughout the rest of the week. But let's talk more about that forecast uncertainty with that precipitation type. Meteorologist Kit Thomas has more on that.